All right, chat, we got the 2024 timeline, okay? This is gonna be a video that sums up everything that happened in 2024. At least like media-wise or like trends or, you know what I'm saying? Like most of the, here, I'll show you the thumbnail. Look at this. Trump assassination. In 2024, a president was about to get assassinated. And there was a lot of like media that covered it as if it was nothing. That's crazy. No, I forgot about this. Oh my God, RIP. Dragon Ball Z won't be the same. Rip Toriyama. You forgot? Yeah. That's why I like this video, because it will, you know, sum up everything. I don't know what this is, to be honest. So look, see, interested in that Cat Williams interview that literally started the whole push for truth, you know what I'm saying, within Hollywood. Because I feel like the push for truth happened when Elon Musk bought Twitter, and it's now X. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming this is P. Diddy, right? That's tough. As the Rizzler, crazy. Drake versus Kendrick, that's facts. Chat, what else happened in 2024? Drake getting leaked. That is awful. Bro, Bella, why do you know that? Bella, why do you remember that? And also, all those people that made like skits and stuff from that leak. Grown men too, bro. Oh yeah, let me reword it. Drake leaking himself. Anyways, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll learn and we'll remember what happened in 2024. Shout out to TommyNFG.
2024 is officially over. Congrats to everyone that made it and everyone that didn't. All I can say is get better at the game. I feel like
also, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We're watching this a day after Christmas. You feel me? All you have to do is last 5 more days. New Year's, boom, 2025. Do not fumble, bro. You could do it.
This is gonna be that year we can say that beat 2016. Y'all gonna call me crazy now, but
bro, the CEO assassination. That one's weird. That one is controversial as heck. On one side, people are praising him for real, which I can understand. Like, I get it. And then on the other side, people are like, bro, why are we celebrating a murder or a death? Which I can also understand that as well. Like, I get both sides for sure. But yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all are gonna look back at this video in the next couple of years and be like, I was right. I thought I would do a timeline on everything that happened this year that we actually cared about, because a lot of these timelines and recaps every year are trash or boring to me. We covering the juicy politics, pop culture, memes, social media, entertainment like always. And there was a lot of politics this year.
What? Since when were both of these in the same car? And why is he driving? What? No, this gotta be AI, bro. There's no way.
Here, just a heads up. So without further ado, let's go over the 2024 timeline. January 2024. We start off this year with Mickey Mouse becoming public domain. This means that it loses all ability to get copyrighted by Disney and can be used in pretty much anything. Want to use it in a horror movie? You can now. Want to use it to sell a shirt?
That happened with the Winnie the Pooh thing.
Want to use it to sell a shirt? You can now. Want to use it in a corn film?
Hey.
You can now. The only catch is it's the oldest version of Mickey Mouse and not the newest one everybody's accustomed to. But that didn't stop a bunch of movie directors from making terrible horror movies of it as soon as the character became public domain. It's a ritual at this point for this to happen. Saudi Arabia officially joins BRICS, a group of countries whose goal is to create a currency together to promote economic growth for their nations, which includes Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, the UAE, and now Saudi Arabia. Cat Williams shocked.
If Saudi Arabia actually went in there, why wasn't that spoken more about? Because I feel like that is a threat to the American dollar. Because, bro, Saudi Arabia is omega rich, bro. That oil got them, bruh, like billions of dollars, maybe trillions. I'm not sure, but that's a lot.
Shocks the internet by airing out all of Hollywood and exposing them. Saying things like the most famous comedians in Hollywood try to gatekeep from other people becoming big. I still like Kevin Hart though, he's pretty funny. Saying he always declined Diddy's invitations to his parties because he knew what was happening.
You gotta tell him
This video
no.
has 84 million views. That should show you how viral it went.
Facts.
Normal interviews are not getting these type of views. The only other person who could do something like this with an interview was Michael Jackson. To avoid getting demonetized, because YouTube hates when I say this guy's name and will immediately do it if I say it, we're just gonna refer to him as Harry Lepstein. The Harry Lepstein files became the
facts, bro. This needs to be leaked, bro. Okay, I'm back. I slammed on my desk. Anyways, people want names, bro, and it should be like, it should be leaked for this list and it should be leaked for the Diddy list, if obviously convicted. But we all know, bro, he's guilty. I don't care, because there needs to be a movement to show people the truth that goes in Hollywood and all of these whatever celebrities. Like, I hate celebrity worship. That shit makes no sense. You could have a favorite artist, a favorite actor, whatever, cool, but like to worship them is crazy. They're just people, bro. And then look what they're doing. Weird shit.
Classified, and the public starts scouring to figure out who's on it. To figure out which celebrity is finally gonna get exposed for being a freak. The victim says that Harry Lepstein said Bill Clinton likes them young. Nothing we didn't all already know. The victim says Stephen Hawking was involved in an underage orgy. Out of all people I thought was gonna come out on this list, this was the last person. Like, how was his freak even doing anything? I didn't even know his thingy still worked. All of his legacy pretty much burned up after this news. The victim says Michael Jackson was there but did nothing. Stop the lies on my goat, man. Never forget how the media did MJ. And after this first wave of names, people were hyped up waiting for more names to drop. Then we waited and waited and waited, and the names never dropped, and everyone forgot about the whole thing.
Until,
how many of y'all even remember this happened?
I forgot.
Man, them elites putting up what?
I forgot, I'm not gonna lie. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Trump said that he is gonna reveal the list, the truth or something. I don't know, I might be lying, but bro, we need the names, please, bro.
To keep it silent.
That'd be mad content.
Retires from YouTube. The Stanley Cup went viral and started being sold out in stores all over the US. They dropped one specific cup, which was a Starbucks collab with a pink design, and all hell broke loose.
Really?
They immediately started stampeding the stores to get them. People were selling these cups on eBay for 6 times their actual price. I still don't know why people were fighting over cups like this. Pretty weird time of this year. South Korea officially—
Same with people in toilet paper. Anyways, chat. Yeti, I'm not sponsored, but if y'all could get like a Yeti cup or something, Yeti's pretty good as well. I left this in my car for 4 days. Ad? Yeah, you're right. But I'm just trying to tell you that there's different shit. Anyways, I left this in my car for 4 days. Summer weather. Hot ass sun beaming in my car, bro. And it was still cold inside. I'm not sponsored though. I am a Stanley kind of guy. I respect it. But hey, I just think it's weird why people stampeding for you know what I'm saying? Why the dog crying, chat? Yo, chat, look at the dog. That's so sad. Why is he crying?
passed this law banning dog meat trading in 2026.
Oh.
Come on, bro. It couldn't have been done sooner. Footage leaks of Playboy Cardi getting arrested for going 133 miles per hour. Probably the closest any of his fans will ever get to getting an interview in years, or an album, or song. Japan makes its first ever moon landing with its spacecraft. Megan Thee Stallion officially releases her diss track Hiss, dissing a lot of rappers, which was like the warm-up of what was to come later on this year. And Nicki Minaj—
Chad, let me tell y'all something. So, for those guys that have a girlfriend, if you don't, loser. Anyways, you know, I be in the car, she be putting on her little bad bitch, like throw it back type songs. I'm just like, I don't want to listen to this. So she put me on to this whole drama between them. I sided with Megan Thee Stallion, bro. She really got it like that, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, my girl be listening to that city girl stuff, like rapping to me, like touching my head. She be like this, boom, 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 boom. And hey, bro, Megan got it. For me personally, I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of rappers, which was like the warm-up of what was to come later on this year. And Nicki Minaj dissed back a couple of days later, and honestly, if you don't know anything about this beef, don't bother listening to Nicki Minaj's song against her. The winner was determined 5 minutes after it came out. Elon Musk announces that Neuralink has successfully implanted its first brain chip in a human, which allows you to do things like control your phone or computer by just thinking. I think my hands work just fine for those tasks, but if y'all want to be test subjects, go right ahead. Congress held a hearing against the biggest tech CEOs, which at this point is a yearly ritual. I think this time they passed a record of asking the TikTok CEO, is he Chinese, 1,000 times.
Have you ever been a member of the Chinese Communist Party?
Senator, I'm Singaporean. No.
Have you ever been associated or affiliated with the Chinese Communist Party?
No, Senator. Again, I'm Singaporean.
It included the Instagram CEO, Discord CEO, TikTok CEO, Twitter CEO, and Snapchat CEO, questioning them on security concerns and whatnot. UMG pulls off its music catalog on TikTok after failing to reach a licensing agreement. And for y'all that don't know, UMG owns every artist that you listen to.
Bro, UMG owns everything. And if they hear a sliver of a instrumental under like a commentary or whatever, boom, copyrighted. Like, bro, what? I remember also TikTok people were going crazy over that.
And for y'all that don't know, UMG owns every artist that you listen to. I'm not even joking. This is the tippity-toppity of monopolies. Between both the companies, TikTok definitely took more of the L on it because it's built on songs. And for that time being, music was just a bit more.
But they don't need it.
TikTok. The memes of this month were things like Low Taper Fade Ninja, Stanley Cup, Side Eye Cat, and Blacker Chinese. February 2020.
What?
This month started off.
I'd never heard about that.
Cup, Side Eye Cat, and Blacker Chinese.
Here's what you would look like if you were black or Chinese. Why is this a meme? Low Taper Fade is still massive, yeah. Like till this day, it's still going on, which is crazy because that's what, January and what December, so was that like 11 months later?
Chinese. February 2024. This month started off weird. Pictures went viral on Twitter of AI Taylor Swift nudes. People was passing these pics all around freely like a blunt rotation. Eventually, they banned all the accounts with the pictures. And right after this happened, US lawmakers proposed a bill. The act would be a civil right of action for victims of these type of AI images. And
yeah, oh yeah, the deep faking stuff. Yeah, that's mad weird, bro. They will use AI, right? And the AI will make the body of that said person that they're trying to deep fake, and it would literally seem real, bro. And obviously that ruins like a lot of people's images. So yeah, deep faking needs to be banned for sure. Ew, nudes of Taylor out of everyone? I was gonna say something about that. I'm not gonna lie. All I'm gonna say is this: why I love me some Latinas. That's it. And also, like, I don't know why we passing that around.
Would be a civil right of action.
Taylor ain't even
type of AI images and allow victims to collect financial damages for it. On one hand, this is a great and amazing law, but you're telling me it took the government years to do this, and they only cared about this problem when it happened to a billionaire celebrity, when this has been going on for years for different women around the world. Great job, guys. My taxes are definitely going to use. Vince McMahon is investigated for sex trafficking allegations. He already stepped down as the CEO of WWE in 2022 because of internal investigations, but now the government is on his case. And when the government enters your case, most of the time it's GG's. Aiden Ross got scammed by 21 Savage live on stream in front of tens of thousands of people. I don't know how 21 Savage thought he could get away with this on a live stream. Oh, Drake's meat also leaked this month. Feel like this is a very important note of history, so I'm adding it to the timeline. Someone had to say this, okay? How was it still semi-soft in that bit? All right, you know what? I'm getting into too much detail. Joe Rogan.
That's what I'm saying. People made it way more than it should have been, bro. They started making skits actually replying to that said leak, like, damn, oh my god, this and that. Like, bro, what?
A Spotify deal worth $250 million,
yeah,
becoming the most expensive podcast deal in history. If the deal should have been worth that much is really up to your interpretation.
I think so.
And the tail and the little feet are poking out. It's like, see if you can find that.
King Charles is diagnosed with an undisclosed form of cancer. Judging off the way the internet reacted when his mama got packed, if he did too.
The queen dying. Okay, yeah. See, that's an event that I completely forgot about. Yo, time feels like it moves quick as hell. But yo, a year is a year, bro. Chad, think about it. Think about it. We're so distracted by what's going on in our lives, which is fine, that we don't think about how long shit really is. Chad, a year is a long time, but time passes by because it's on to the next. I still gotta pay bills. I still gotta go to work. I still gotta go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up and play the vid. All right.
They would not hold back again either. Charles, don't make next year your last year. The Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl, giving them 2 wins in a row. It set a record as the most watched TV broadcast in U.S. history with 123.7 million.
I could beat that. On my stream, we have like 5
Sony
billion
buys
people
Michael
watching.
Jackson's catalog, acquiring a 50% stake in it for at least $600 million.
Yeah.
Probably the worst news, considering MJ was fighting them over taking advantage of him. And when he dies years later, that's when they want to make the purchase. The YouTuber Too Mad passes away, considering he wasn't really a good guy. A lot of the internet just clowned him. Donald
Violated
Trump
him,
gets
yeah.
fined $354 million for fraudulent business practices in a court ruling, and his 2 sons get fined $4 million as well. Diddy faces a lawsuit accusing him of sexual harassment and assault by Lil Rod Jones. This is one of the first lawsuits that kicked off that whole thing this year of Diddy getting
That's
tracked
AI.
and hunted down. But
Yo, look how good that is. Nah, AI is crazy.
That kicked off that whole thing this year of Diddy getting tracked and hunted down. But I always thought he was a good guy. I mean, look how nice he is on Ellen DeGeneres show.
I had the dates wrong all this time. Diddy, come on out.
Ellen gave him kids? What?
The memes of this month were things like Sad Hamster, the Apple Vision Pro, and Taylor Swift's jet. March 2024. Ryan Garcia started crashing out this month and spiraling on the internet. On his Instagram story, he posted a cryptic, devilish message with it saying, "We told you we were coming." Then he went on a rant saying elites made him watch kids get raped in a forest and he has proof of it, and started tweeting out saying if they kill him, he didn't do it himself.
I do remember
this. To
this.
Day, people still don't know why he was wilding like
Facts.
this. Some people think it was
We dead thought like he was onto something, but whole time it was the fighting stuff. I don't get it. Like, this was weird.
Hype up his fight with Devin Haney, and
Yeah.
he said himself that was why. But is it not kind of up to say you have proof of things like that in the name of promoting a fight? And it came out later that Ryan was using performance enhancing drugs anyways, and the fight got overturned. So all those shenanigans to get people hyped up to watch, just for him to get scared and take some drugs to win the same day. Probably the weirdest thing to happen this year in the sports world. LeBron James becomes the first NBA player to score 40,000 points. And no matter how much the old heads and unks complain about it, he is indeed the best NBA player of all time.
That is correct.
Sadly, Akira Toriyama, the creator
What
of
the hell?
Dragon Ball,
I just went from a goat to another goat, but this one's sad. Let's just go back 2 seconds. Let me tell y'all something, bro. I hate this comparison between MJ, Kobe, LeBron. Shut up. RP Kobe as well. Shut up. Let the numbers do the talking. Anyways,
NBA player of all time. Thank you, King. Sadly, Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, passed away. This one hit everyone.
Everyone.
It felt like we all had to be silent for the next couple of days.
Yep.
Rumor has it the cartel.
Chat, I was just about to say that. Chat, if Mexico, aka like, you know, the cartel, whatever, the violence is going on over there, if that stops for a day or two, you know how serious that was.
Cartel stopped fighting for a day in honor of his legacy. Definitely one of the most tragic things to happen.
I can confirm as a Mexican.
The Dubai Mall becomes the most visited place on earth with a record 105 million visitors. Robert Downey Jr. wins his first Oscar for his support role in Oppenheimer, which is how you know these award shows are a scam. How did this not win for carrying Marvel for like a decade?
Not only did he carry Marvel, bro, he is Iron Man. No one, like, that role fits him perfectly. Like, he should have got a damn, an Oscar for being Iron Man. He plays Tony Stark so well that if you call him Tony, it makes sense. Look, he looks like a Tony Stark too, bro. He acts like it, he sounds like it. I don't know. I'm just glazing, but bro, shout out to him. He's so fire, bro.
I guess better late than never. Andrew Tate gets arrested again. Andrew Tate in the big 2024, or should I say 2025 now? Like, can I just know if they're innocent or not?
They are innocent.
I still don't know. The U.S. House...
I think they are innocent. They, yeah, I think his case, I think, got dropped or something, from what I heard.
Passes a bill to ban TikTok. And the vote was pretty much a landslide. 352 agreed and 65 disagreed. Damn. Republicans and Democrats never get together on anything. Yep. So that's how you know they serious this time. For y'all watching in the future, did it get banned? Or was it another time of them saying it and absolutely doing nothing? Mike Pence, Trump's former vice president, refuses to endorse him. Vladimir Putin officially gets re-elected as the president of Russia, winning 78.8% of the vote, which will make him the longest serving leader of Russia, overtaking Joseph Stalin. If you ask me personally, I think this was one of the most fair elections to ever take place. It's not like he arrested his main competitor and jailed him, then when he died, it was deemed under suspicious circumstances. He wanted fair and square. Fair and square. Seriously, is there anything Russians can even do? The Quiet on Set documentary releases, revealing how messed up Nickelodeon Studios was run and the freak nature of Dan Schneider and his friends. The main things revealed.
Bro, this is disgusting. And I'm glad people shed light on this. This was actually weird. And when you go back and watch the show, there are a lot of scenes that have to do with Feet. Chad, I know I have a feet kink, but it's different. It's just with my girl. I'm a whatever Jocelyn's on, that's my kink. Anyways, shut up. Anyways, right? You even go back and look at a lot of the other pictures. He's very close to these child actors, bro. You're weird.
Was that Dan Schneider wrote R-rated jokes and shows on purpose?
Yes.
That must be a real shocker to everyone. That the work environment was toxic and Dan underpaid female writers.
Jail.
The biggest reveal
Get
was
out.
that Drake Bell was SA'd by a dialogue coach who worked there named Brian Peck. And when it came time for Brian Peck's trial, a bunch of celebrities and people in the industry wrote letters to give him support. You're better off throwing your kids in a den of lions than throwing them in Hollywood and them surviving. As a child actor, most of the time your parents use you.
Oh my God, I would always be like, what happened to her? She was my favorite in iCarly. And, well, not my favorite. I don't know about that. But she was fire. Like, the whole trio was fire. iCarly in itself was such a good show, bro. So I'm like, damn, whatever happened to her?
And don't really care. And the whole industry is just full of degenerates who never get checked. Like that from Future's album releases, igniting the start of the rap civil war. Kendrick Lamar disses Drake and J. Cole, saying it's just Big Me, throwing the first jab at them and seeing what they respond with. P. Diddy's home gets raided by federal agents. Sam Bankman-Fried gets sentenced to 25 years in prison for the orchestration of multiple fraudulent schemes. Godzilla x King Kong releases.
Fire.
Is the X supposed to be a versus? Because I don't know. I didn't watch the movie. Becoming the top installment of the series with 571 million made worldwide. And memes of this month were things like Green FN, the Willy Wonka Experience, and the Chick-fil-A sauce. April 2024. Taylor Swift is officially added to Forbes billionaire list. South Korea's Democratic Party wins its National Assembly. O.J. Simpson officially debuts in a cemetery. And as you all know, he went down as a legendary football hero. A man who was proved innocent time and time again and can never hurt a fly. I speak for everyone when I say, rest in peace, O.J. Simpson.
After we finished filming, O.J. said to me that he had a surprise for me, and I genuinely was surprised. I think it was his idea of a joke. And this is it.
The legendary Detroit sign hits the world and jaws drop after seeing that there are some things out there that can look more depressing than Detroit. This thing costed $425,000 to make, by the way. Drake drops his diss track Push-Ups to retaliate against Kendrick Lamar, calling him a midget, saying his fans make excuses for him not dropping. Funnily enough, he told him later on that he's dropping too much. Funny to spin back and look at that. He called out The Weeknd, Future, Metro Boomin,
20v1,
and we sat there and waited for 3 weeks for the war to finally begin. Donald Trump's hush money lawsuit trial officially begins. Taylor Swift drops her album, The Torture Poets Department, selling 2.6 million units in the first
week. Yo, we be talking shit, but yo, chat, 2.6 million units sold first week. And then when you go over to like hip hop or rap, whatever, people go crazy when an artist sells 125,000. She's selling 10x, 20x that. What does she sing about? No, I gotta I gotta tap in. I gotta tap in with some Taylor Swift. I'm confused. I'm genuinely confused. Yo, there's a poll right now. Do y'all listen to Taylor Swift, yes or no? This is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like in my world, right? You know, streaming, content creation, whatever, like my friends, family, nobody listens to Taylor Swift. Like, Taylor Swift not really a big part of the people I know or stuff like that, even in the internet. So how, like, bro, how? Oh my God.
First week, which is actually unbelievable. The second closest artist to get to her sales this year was Kendrick's album GNX that had 319,000 sales in the first week. Like,
and it just came out, Chad. That's 319 right now, technically. Damn. Yo, he got boosted in popularity.
This year was Kendrick's album GNX that had 319,000 sales in the first week. Like Taylor or not, she is running the music industry and there is absolutely nobody even coming close to her. She also became the first artist to have 14 of the top positions on the Billboard Hot.
Hello? Who is... Chat, she has them all. It's Taylor Swift. How? Yo, how?
Tesla recalls thousands of Cybertrucks due to an issue with the gas pedal. And there's been multiple recalls for the car this year due to other issues. Good riddance. I honestly hate every time I see one of these cyberpunk looking cars on the road. The US House of Representatives passed this bill to ban TikTok, but this time they actually gave a date, January 19th, 2025. So when the time comes, let me know what happens, yo. My prediction is that getting packed. The government been wanted it out since 2020. Ryan Garcia beats Devin Haney in a
That's tough. Hold on. How y'all feel about that? TikTok getting banned. Donald Trump, save us, Donald Trump. I think something could happen once Donald Trump goes into office. I'm not gonna lie. At the end of the day, there are different forms of short form content. So even if it does get banned, I feel like we'll just have our own TikTok. Either somebody will make an app like TikTok, but just under the US jurisdiction, right? You know what I'm saying? Or just Instagram might be the new TikTok. Or maybe YouTube Shorts. I don't know. Yeah, there's so many different outcomes. What are we gonna do at night? No. Instagram Reels. It is what it is.
Boxing match. Kendrick Lamar drops his diss track responding to Drake, Euphoria, saying he's inauthentic and just pumps out music for money, saying he wishes he was one of the hoes like.
Wait, really? Wait, that was a diss? You pump out music for money? I mean, technically, if you're an artist, your job is to drop music. I don't know how that's a diss. That's just me, though.
Saying
but
he's inauthentic
nice.
And just pumps out music for money. Saying he wishes he was one of the hoes like Sexy Red.
Oh.
Definitely true. And the internet got to debating immediately. And when I say debate, there was no debate really. Everybody knew Euphoria won. This is like Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby. All right?
Damn.
And the memes of this month were things like what the Sigma, LeBron glazing, and the TikTok Riz party. May 2024. Ryan Garcia tests positive for using enhancing drugs in his fight with Devin Haney. So the fight results got overturned and he got banned from boxing for a year. Kendrick Lamar drops another diss track, 616 in LA. Main points being that he's telling Drake his inside circle wants to see his downfall and Kendrick's got an insider, saying that Drake using memes isn't working and people can pick up on it. Wasn't too much really, but the very same day, just so we can keep track, this is all the day of May 3rd, Drake drops Family Matters.
That was a good
his
one
main
too.
points being that Kendrick's kids aren't his and are actually his best friend's day free, saying Kendrick beats his wife, and saying he begged Tupac's estate to take down Drake's diss track. But then Kendrick drops Meet the Gram.
That was a good song too.
And can I just say, everyone, we were really all born in the greatest generation. Witnessing how this night went down was poetic.
It was.
So
I'm not
glad I
gonna
was
lie.
involved in this time of moment. Going from Drake's jolly diss track that had some hard moments in it to the most dark sounding, deepest, and evil tracks. Kendrick's main points was telling Adonis he feels bad Drake is his dad, telling Drake's mom she failed for having a son that doesn't respect women. I respect women, guys, just so you know.
That's alright.
Telling Drake's dad he's an enabler and is why Drake is how he is. Saying Drake only uses black women to hypersexualize and nothing else. And of course, the daughter reveal. Now this is the one thing from Kendrick's whole performance this beef that was kinda iffy. To this day, Drake's daughter hasn't been revealed other than rumors, and it definitely would have got leaked by now. But who knows in the future, it might get revealed. Then the next day, oh my god, bro, this is the amazing week. Kendrick drops Not Like
There
This,
we go.
having the whole world yell Drake's a for the entire song.
Yeah, this one was more of a diss than the other one. You talking about, oh, you know, your mom is a failed diss, your dad enabled that's just like little like high school, middle school roast. Oh, your mama's fat, your mama's this. I don't care about that. Not like us though.
It ends off, of course, with the Heart Part 6. He would have been better off not dropping this at all and having Not Like Us be the last track. The fact that he took the route of, well, guess what, Kendrick? Guess what? I'm famous, so I couldn't be a I'd be caught by now. Yeah, that killed any shots of
Yeah, that was a bad bar.
And that's the whole rap civil war of 2024 music-wise. I'm leaving out certain
shit, chat, that was in May. January, February, March, April, right, May. That was that long ago, bro. I vividly remember this whole rap beef and it's still going on today. It's still mentioned today.
in parts, because if I included everything, this whole video would be an hour extra long. Xi Jinping visits Europe for the first time in 5 years. Maybe we'll get world peace soon, probably not. ByteDance sues to block the US from banning the app, saying it violates free speech rights. Silly TikTok. Little do they know the government cares about free speech, except when it's for something they don't like.
Yeah.
The government doesn't even allow China to sell cars here. You think they would let you win a lawsuit on their land?
Exactly.
Putin gets inaugurated into office. Not Like Us becomes the #1 Billboard Hot 100 song and broke so many records I don't even feel like saying them, but y'all already know it was played everywhere. A video leaks of P. Diddy beating his former wife on camera. We also gotta mention, it's crazy how long this video took to come out. It just shows the grip of power Diddy had on people.
Exactly, and which is why things need to be leaked, because power, if you have power, you control everything, bro. This was kept from us. Like, this woman was literally beaten and assaulted, everything, blah, 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 blah. And because he's who he is, he gets away with it? What? No, bro. No.
This video happened in 2016. And he later apologized in a video Bro, shut. I don't think I've ever listened to this like entirely. I didn't listen to this apology. Shut up. What are you apologizing for? Nobody cares. While on the run too, exactly. Days later, don't know why he still thought he could salvage his public image.
Exactly.
It's over, right? Red Lobster files for bankruptcy. The Doge dog sadly passed away. Rest in peace to the Doge.
What?
Trump gets convicted on 34 felony counts in his lawsuit on falsified business records, becoming the first former or sitting U.S. president to have been convicted on criminal charges.
He beat
and
all
the
of them,
memes
no?
of this month were things like Man or Bear in the Woods, Drake versus Kendrick, and the New York portal. June 2024. Mexico makes history by electing.
Shout out to Mexico. I'm not trying to hear this, bro. I'm gonna skip this month.
This is Kendrick and the New York
because of this.
June 20.
This, bro, this Hawk Tour stuff was, yo, it literally makes no sense. She said 2 words that stuck. You know what I'm saying? He became a meme. But then again, I think it was pretty smart of her to capitalize on it. But it's crazy how much of a following it had. Now, okay, fine. I'm not hating. Hawk Tour girl, you do what you gotta do. Chat, she's making her money. She got her podcast. She has collaborations. Bro, she ruined all of it. All of it. Because of a meme coin. Who still does that? You're making money. You have the collabs. You finally got the fame you want. You no longer work a regular job. You quit everything and you ruin it. Especially in 2024. You ruin your career because of Hawk coin. Hawk Tour coin, whatever. She made a coin, yes, and she rugged it. She rug pulled it. Meaning she made the coin, made it hype, whatever, and then just robbed everybody. Bruh.
2024.
Why
Mexico makes
even
history by
dabble in
electing
that?
its first female president. And India elects its prime minister with one of the biggest elections ever of 642 million votes being cast. Props to them for getting 642 million votes done in a day. And the US, for some reason, each state either moves at bullet train speed or is still counting votes a month later. I swear, California just does everything terrible. Joe Biden introduces new restrictions on the border after pressure from the public. Howard University revokes Diddy's honorary degree.
Good.
How could they? These degrees, from what I see, are just pieces of paper college gives to celebrities for being famous. They really serve no purpose, and I'd be damned if I went to debt only for a celebrity to get it for free because they're famous. Hunter Biden's found guilty on all accounts in his felony gun charges case,
but apparently got pardoned by his dad. That's crazy.
Jerry West, aka the man who's the symbol of the NBA, sadly passes away. Rest in peace, Jerry West.
Oh, I didn't even
The
know
House
that.
passes a bill to automatically register any men age 18 to 26 for draft. They can pass all the bills.
Oh no, my God. Shut up. Wait, so if I make it a 27, no, I'm already drafted. Wait, what? No, wait, if I make it a 27. Oh, yes. Wait, this whole time. Oh, this damn, I'm old. Damn, I'm old. If you're 18 or 20, wait, I'm 26 right now. Okay, I just got to get to 27. October, it needs to come quick. Fast. Anyways. Once I'm 27, that's it. Hey, I can't. I'm crippled. My right arm don't work. My back hurts every time I get up. My knees crack. Stop playing with me.
they want, but when the time comes for a draft, I'll be cooling in a jail cell.
Yup. Wait,
The
what?
Celtics beat the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA Finals. NVIDIA becomes the most valuable company in the world, beating Microsoft at $3.34 trillion. I can't even comprehend.
Chat, story time. During COVID, I got into Robinhood. Boom. I put, I think, $400 into 2 options of NVIDIA overnight. And it was a call saying that the price will go up based on their revenue of that quarter. And it did go up. I turned $400 into $5,226. And then I lost it all. All right.
Comprehend that type of money or what a company even does with all that type of money. Justin Timberlake gets arrested for driving while intoxicated. This man is worth $250 million, and instead of ordering an Uber or even getting a private driver, he decides to get behind the wheel drunk. He just like me for real. That's my favorite singer now. Vladimir Putin visits North Korea for his first time in 24 years. And you just gotta admire their friendship. I mean, look at them. I wish I...
They're smiling. How do they understand each other? What language are they speaking? And why is he driving? And why is he in the passenger seat? Chat, what is going on?
had a friendship like that. That friendship is with you guys. With you guys. Travis Scott gets arrested for disorderly conduct. Dr. Disrespect gets exposed as a certified PDF file. For being a gamer, the amount of controversies this man has had is odd. Is it that hard to sit down and game without cheating on your wife for being a creep? Never forget when he posted this image before him coming back thinking it was the hardest thing of all time. He eventually ended up where all washed up nobodies do. Rumble. The presidential debate takes place.
Is he there now?
Man,
I thought he was on
man,
YouTube.
Did it not disappoint? It did disappoint. It's crazy how fast Biden aged, because even in 2020 he could still throw up jabs. This was so brutal to watch live. He would have been better off just skipping the debate. The Lakers draft Bronny James, and the memes of this month were things like the Hawk Tua girl, AI vines, Freak Bob, and Let's Go Gambling. July 2024.
Yo, look, yo, Dr. Disrespect on Rumble, bro. He's still, yo, 436K views. He's getting 500,000 views on Rumble, chat. His first stream, 1.14 million. Oh no, 1 million. Yo, that's really good. That's the power of a fan base, of an audience, of a viewership, bro. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, no matter where you go, you got people that fuck with you. That's crazy. He's still on YouTube, I swear. Yeah, I've seen him on YouTube a lot.
The Supreme Court rules presidents have broad immunity from prosecution, meaning that presidents can commit certain crimes and not be prosecuted for it. This is a total shame because United States presidents have totally never committed crimes in the past, and everyone knows they have the cleanest slate in the world. LeBron James signs a 2-year, $104 million contract to play for the Lakers. Keir Starmer becomes the UK Prime Minister. John Cena announces his retirement from the WWE in 2025. The amount of that broke all types of...
I don't care what y'all say. The rivalry between John Cena and Randy Orton was peak WWE. And then next to that, we had people like Jeff Hardy, my favorite wrestler ever. Anytime The Undertaker came in, oh my God, what else? What else was there? Rey Mysterio, Triple H, and yo, peak WWE was that era. I don't know what era that. Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid. There you go.
Trying to do John Cena wrestling moves in their rooms will never be forgotten. John, your legacy will never be forgotten. The Twitch streamer Sketch had a slight pass mistake by somebody. Some people were mad at him for some reason at the time, and it became this huge story on social media of people talking about it. He came on stream eventually.
Yeah, this was weird. People were asking me like, yo, how do you feel about Sketch? What do you mean, how do I feel? I don't care. Like, y'all are shaming him or like being mad at him because he was gay? Or still is gay, I don't know, or doing those things. I don't care. I don't care, bro. But the way he handled it was funny. I did not have sex with that man. Maybe I did.
To talk about it and responded in a pretty good way. But the fact that people bullied him to damn near making himself end his life, well, what are you doing, bro? I know you get no hoes or money. Eminem releases his album, The Death of Slim Shady, selling 281,000 copies first week and killing off his iconic character Slim Shady in the album. Whether you like M or not, Eminem had some bangers with Slim Shady back.
Hell yeah.
All AT&T customers' data gets exposed in a data breach. Donald Trump gives a nice speech to his supporters and nothing totally happens to him. Nah, I'm just kidding. He got shot. We gotta talk about how wild the 2024 election was.
It was.
Well, was it really this serious? No other seasons of elections will ever go down like this, ever.
And I hope it doesn't, bro, I said this before, I hope elections aren't like this again, bro. It was weird. It didn't feel like an election. It was like we were watching some sort of entertainment, and it was too much name calling, too much this. There was, bro, can we just stick to the politics? And what are we gonna do as presidents to change that? You know what I'm saying? Oh no, bro.
It got set ablaze.
It was crazy.
There were people who gave messages that political violence shouldn't be allowed and wished a speedy recovery from it. People like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris saying it, and some people did not give a f.
They didn't
Trump
care.
also announced his vice president J.D. Vance in the next upcoming days. Joe Biden tests positive for COVID-19. COVID fell the f off. How do you catch it 4 years later after its peak? Biden has survived so much at this point. I don't think anything can take him out. Let me just knock on this wood for 2025. He's getting up there in age, so yeah. I don't want to be blamed if something happens. JoJo Siwa breaks the record for the most disliked music video by a female artist in 2024. By a pretty good amount, too. It's a skill to do this many numbers.
Well, think about it like this. 2 million people had to tune into the video to dislike it. So technically it's a win. The only problem is that moving forward, she's not gonna make no money. So she made money off of that video and people watching it. And that's it. Vash, you one of those 266K people who liked it. I can't speak about that.
Joe Biden drops out the presidential race after stuttering in every interview for the past 4 years.
This was so cringe to watch. I bro, couldn't put sentences together. Yeah, it was cringe, and at some point I felt bad. Like, he's just old, bro. He's just old. Like, just
trying to
step
learn
down.
how to walk up steps and lying to the public, telling people he's in perfect fine shape for an old man. He made the decision on July 21st, 2024, immediately endorsing his vice president Kamala Harris right after. If Joe knew she was gonna do things like get Megan Thee Stallion to twerk for votes and Cardi B to speak, he would have locked in and changed his mind. Chris Tyson steps.
Stop letting celebrities who know nothing about politics dictate your votes. Thank you very much.
Megan Thee Stallion to twerk for votes and Cardi B to speak, he would have locked in and changed his mind. Chris Tyson steps away from Mr. Beast's team after allegations of grooming and overall being a weirdo. I'm just saying allegations because at the time it was, but now it's confirmed true. You already know. Yeah, and Mr. Beast's image just hasn't fully recovered from this. Right after these allegations, it felt like it just kept getting worse and worse, and there was no stopping it. Just more allegations on Mr. Beast and everybody on his team.
This video was, I know parts of it were fake. Yeah, this video, while it exposed a lot, most of it was stupid. Like, oh, this wheel turning was fake. This is fake. That's fake. I don't care, bro. I don't watch Mr. Beast for it to be real or whatever. I watch it for it to be entertaining. So if they gotta put CGI somewhere, if they gotta fake something for it to be more of a part of the story, it is what it is. Now, if the video is trying to present itself as real, but it's fake, then I understand the problem. But it was cringy. Yeah, it was like nitpicking at too many things that didn't matter, I feel like.
Mr. Beast's public likability stocks have never been the same. Only 100 million views, Mr. Beast, it's time to put the frosting back. What? Inside Out 2 becomes the highest grossing animated film in history,
watch this.
Making $1.46 billion globally. The 2024 Summer Olympics begins. I usually don't care about the Olympics, but this year's had so many memes. The Turkish shooter guy was probably the biggest one, and the whole shooting competition just looked cold, to be honest. Robert Downey Jr. is officially announced to be returning to Marvel. He was announced to be playing Dr. Doom in the next 2 Avengers movies.
Chat, I've been watching Dr. Doom videos. Well, not been watching. I've been, just one of them. 2 of them, actually. And then, did y'all know that in Marvel Rivals, the whole concept of Marvel Rivals is that 2 Dr. Dooms are versing each other, and the Marvel Rivals cast is in between the whatever the So, what I'm trying to get at is, I didn't know Dr. Doom was that strong. Yo, he might be the most, I think he is. He's like the #1 villain, bro. Like, he's an actual menace. It's crazy because he was just some regular dude, made some armor, became a sorcerer or whatever, and that's it. Like, he's really him, bro. Did you see what he did to Thanos? No, I didn't see that. But like, he's actually insane. He's a multiversal, ultimate galactic threat.
I feel like this just kills the moment when he died in Endgame.
Yeah.
I'm optimistic though, so hopefully it's good. Xbox 360 shuts down its marketplace. The United States national debt reaches a record $35 trillion. I still want to know who we owe money to. It seems like we sent money to every other country. And the memes of this month were things like Rat Summer, Donald Trump shot, and Starlight the Boys. August 2024. Aiden Ross streams with Donald Trump, being the first ever president to hop on a stream. Kind of wild how far streaming has come this year, and it's only been growing. This is a good time to tell you guys I also stream on Twitch. So.
I'm live on kick.com/Vashley. See y'all there. Thank you.
Go follow, please. Kamala Harris announces her vice president pick Tim Walz. Susan Wojcicki, the former CEO of YouTube, sadly passed away. She was one of the main pioneers in growing this platform as a whole. Rest in peace, Susan Wojcicki.
What is it?
The 2024 Summer Olympics officially wraps up, with athletes breaking 32 world records and reaching 5 billion people around the world. The social security number of every American gets...
Holy shit, that's very impressive. Chat, there's like 9 billion people on Earth. And when they reached 5? Fire.
Reaching 5 billion people around the world. The social security number of every American gets stolen in a hack. My question is, how is it even possible to do that? And did y'all know this even happened? Like, you're probably going. Is our stuff that badly protected where you can take all of it in one sitting? Hey, all I know is I haven't been hit yet, so don't get any ideas, guys. Ronaldo breaks the world record for the fastest growing YouTube channel, gaining 1 million.
Wow, look at that. Look at the timing. Clipsy said, oh my God, I just checked the Vash. Congrats on 50K on the Vash channel. Now, if we actually go and look at the Vash channel, don't you dare lie to me, Clipsy. That was literally one of my goals of this. What? 50,000, chat, 50,000. I was just at 48, I was just at 49 exactly, like 49K. I say like yesterday, literally like maybe 24 to 30 hours ago, I was at 49. So we got 1,000 in a day. Sheesh. Ronaldo is better than Vash. Okay. Hey. 100,000 2025. Thank you.
Million subs in less than 90 minutes. 10 million subs by the end of the day. 30 million subs by 2 days. And 50 million subs in under a week. I don't know how many people...
Chat. I hit 50K. He hit 50 million in a week.
Don't have Ronaldo as the most famous person on the planet right now. But if you don't, then this should certify that you gotta change it. The editing style on his videos are still pretty, very commercialized. But this could be the man that passes the almighty Mr. Beast hold on YouTube. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., probably the biggest independent US candidate in recent times, drops out the presidential race to endorse Donald Trump. Justin and Hailey Bieber have their first kid. Shout out Justin for holding down my childhood.
Oh my God, this song is fire.
Like getting old. The Brazilian Supreme Court shuts down Twitter in the country. Apparently this was due to disinformation being spread about the country. They lost the argument when they said false information on the app. Like, buddy, why do you think people have Twitter? To get fed lies and see people argue about things no one ever made an argument for in the first place. And the memes of this month were things like Turkish pistol shooter, Rainbow Dolphin, and Very Demir. September 2024. Sabrina Carpenter debuts #1 with her album Short and Sweet. Pretty
Espresso. Yo, bro, listen to me, bro. I just found out about Espresso. It's deadass top 5 songs I've ever heard, bro. This year. Actually, this year. No, let's go with this year. I don't know if I ever heard. But that song is so fire. I feel so free when I hear that shit. It's such a good song. I put Vash onto Espresso. It's such a good song. It's so vibey. It's nice to have it in the back, listen to it while I yap on stream. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And it makes me feel like this, too. I don't know. Makes me feel sexy. Nobody ever calls me sexy, bro. They just say, yo, Vash, you're so chopped. Whatever.
September 2024. Sabrina Carpenter debuts #1 with her album Short and Sweet. Pretty big album for the year, but her tours be freaky as hell for some reason. Like, who's telling her to do all that for her songs? Rich homie Quan sadly passed away from an accidental drug overdose. Man had a legendary run back in the day. Rest in peace.
Facts.
Selena Gomez officially becomes a billionaire, mainly making money from her company Rare Beauty. It seems like it's a cheat code to become a billionaire now if you were an already famous celebrity and start any company. Guess I'll have to eventually.
Well, as long as you got a good product, that's good. Anyways, I almost cried because every time I hear about Selena Gomez is usually bad. But congrats to her. I hope she, you know what I'm saying? I hope she's happy because I don't know, this woman's been going through a lot.
From her company, Rare Beauty. It seems like it's a cheat code to become a billionaire now if you were an already famous celebrity and start any company. Guess I'll have to eventually do that, right guys? You guys would buy it, right? Nick Avocado goes from the fattest man on earth to the skinniest overnight.
Congratulations. World War. Congratulations, but chat, I'm a hater. I am a hater, I don't care. Stop watching this shit. Thank you.
Year before
but he was 2 steps ahead.
Everyone was shocked because you woke up one day and Nick wasn't fat anymore. It seemed like it was written in prophecy for him to be obese for life. If you're fat now, you got no excuse. Get your ass on that treadmill in 2025. Kendrick Lamar gets announced as the Super Bowl halftime show artist. Sadly, James Earl Jones passes away, known for playing famous characters like Darth Vader and Mufasa. Rest in peace. The Minecraft movie trailer dropped.
Trash.
It was
trash.
Definitely a movie trailer.
I'm Steve.
Yeah, not the best for
Get out,
people, but we'll see how good it is when it comes out. The debate between Trump versus Kamala Harris takes place. This year was so exhausting because why do we have 2 presidential debates? One is already too much for my brain, but one comment stood out from the whole.
They eat cats.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame.
Really, Nick?
Just save Bolt and Brian Griffin and we good. After that, they can chop away all they want. Tito Jackson, a member of the Jackson 5, sadly passes away. It comes out that Diddy was using baby oil for his freak off. Lotion or lube don't cut it anymore, so you gotta bring out the maximum efficiency products. And that's what he chose. Telegram now has to share IP addresses and phone numbers to authorities of law enforcement.
That's annoying.
This is a huge...
That's so annoying, bro. I've actually never used Telegram, but I heard about it. This was like the safest, most secure way to, I guess, you know, talk to somebody, like conversate with people and stuff like that. But yes, certain countries wanted them to share information, and I think they got it, which is bad.
IP addresses and phone numbers to authorities if law enforcement requested. This is a huge change if you don't know.
Yeah.
Because Telegram was built on keeping everything totally encrypted, which is why every drug dealer in the book was using it. So it might be over for them. They'll have to go back to the boring dark web. I wish I did it. I would have loved a thank you for shopping here message from a drug dealer after getting something. Sucks I can't anymore. That's a joke, YouTube. I've never bought a single illicit substance in my life. Kmart closes its last major store in the US. If you're still shopping at Kmart, then I think you came out the wrong century, bro. The 80s is way back there. Hurricane Helene hits Florida. And memes of this month
I forgot about
like
that.
Nick Avocado's weight loss, the Minecraft movie trailer, Henry Danger side-eye, Diddy arrested, and my new character. October 2024. United States port workers go on a strike over compensations and disagreements about the use of automation. It's kind of scaring me that we're entering an era where people have to go on strikes to fight against robots already. Like, I thought this
bro, they're going on strike to, I guess, combat technology and what's happening next. I can understand that people don't want their jobs taken away by automation, but like, if that's the future of tech and innovation and companies and all that, that sucks, bro.
What's gonna happen in the future? 2099 or something. But our generation got to deal with this too. The Joker 2 releases, proving to people that Lady Gaga should stick to singing. The difference between the first movie and second for reviews doesn't even seem right. Lizzo reveals her weight loss to the public. She's been sharing TikToks of her working out, and it's definitely been working. It's like we losing all the fat celebrities to Ozempic or them actually caring about their bodies. Eminem becomes like...
The best way to do it, chat, you lose weight normally. Why are you taking an enhancement or whatever the hell this is, this Ozempic, whatever that is, a needle? I don't know what you do with this. Losing weight normally, going to the gym, coming up with new diets, drinking water, it builds habits. It builds healthy, new, you know what I'm saying? Like new stuff. This is just a shortcut. Once you lose that weight, you're not changing anything in your life per se. So once you lose that weight, but you continue the same life you're living, at the end of the day, nothing's gonna change. You're just gonna gain that weight back, bruh.
And all the fat celebrities to
I'm not off Ozempic.
Or them actually caring about their bodies. Eminem becomes a grandfather. Hurricane Milton hits Florida. And the hurricane was pretty powerful, leaving places messed up. But the way they described this online and on the news, you would think Moses would have been able to part the sea. Like, did we really need to be doing all this in preparation for this storm?
Yeah.
The first floors of homes and businesses, and the only way to escape that is to move to the higher floor of the building.
Holy shit, how did he do that?
That get more than 6 feet of storm surge flooding. Imagine this, 90, 80 or beyond of flooding of inundation. This is practically simply not survivable.
Young Philly gets arrested over grape allegations. He's a part of some pretty big groups like Beta Squad and affiliated with the Sidemen.
Weirdo.
Nothing's confirmed as of yet, but all we know is he paid bail and is waiting trial. Twitter officially returns back to Brazil. They wasted no time. They must have been protesting like crazy in the streets. The Weeknd hits a record 120 million Spotify monthly listeners.
Who still listen to The Weeknd? Nah, hold on. Let me rephrase that. That was weird. Chat, look at that. They got 120 million monthly listeners. That's a lot. But like, has he released anything recently to make that number go up? Because if not, damn, that's a lot of listeners. What you mean who still listens to him? No, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean who still listens to him. I meant to say, what has he done to increase that number? That's what I meant. That one song with Cardi. Oh yeah, you're right. He dropping his album next month. Oh, my fault. Here comes Kaga with the glazing. Facts. Okay, well, damn. Good. Hey, The Weeknd, fire.
Breaking his own record. Tesla holds an event and reveals a bunch of its new technology hitting the street.
Fire!
A robot taxi that automatically drives itself with no user input. A robot bus that can hold up to 20 people. And an actual robot that can communicate back and forth with humans.
That's crazy.
I don't think society is ready for actual robots. The release of them is in the time frame of us being predicted to being able to have robots.
I was just about to say that. They're not ready for it because of all the freaky motherfuckers everywhere. You know exactly what they're gonna use that robot for.
Gonna fulfill that dream. If you're a freak, then you should be jumping with joy. At first, people thought the robots were fully communicating off the videos with no control, but it came out that people are actually controlling the robots still. Might be a while until this still.
Yeah.
One day. Abu Dhabi gets crowned the richest city in the world with an estimated capital of $1.7 trillion. When every cop drives a Lamborghini, that shouldn't be a surprise. The Federal Trade Commission announces its final click to cancel rule, making it easier for consumers to cancel subscriptions and memberships and not having to learn Minecraft enchantment table terminology.
Facts.
Gyms are definitely after this. Sadly, Liam Payne.
Yep, that's RIP. This was sad. Yeah, canceling a gym membership was literally the worst thing ever, bruh. You had to show proof. So my brother went to cancel his I forgot what it was called, but it was like a branch off LA Fitness. This was a while back. But he had to show proof to where he was moving, then needed to show some sort of mail that had his new address on it, and then also he had to do like a waiting period. It was weird, bruh. I don't know, but now it's way better now.
Falling off a balcony, rest in peace. Trump put the fries in the bag. This video would have went platinum in the streets if he lost. LeBron and Bronny James become the first father-son duo to play an NBA game. I know people got their complaints about Bronny, but no one can take away this frame in history right here. LeBron's seed fulfilled the prophecy he always wanted. Russia fines YouTube 2.5 decillion for banning it in the country. And if you want to know how that number looks, it looks like this. YouTube wouldn't even be able to pay the fine because it's more money than the total amount of money on Earth. So Russians, you guys got to be stuck with it.
Get to printing.
Right, sorry for your loss. Young Thug gets officially freed from jail. I thought we were getting 3 years of GTA 6 before this would happen. But magically this month, the unthinkable was achieved. He has to complete 15 years of probation and do community service and give presentations to kids against gang violence. No one knows when he's going to hit the studio again, but when he does, I think he'll be rapping like this.
I respect women when I'm on a date. I take them to the park. I maybe a museum and I only try to kiss them if they're in there. What is it?
Memes of this month were things like KSI Thick of It, Elon
Fire song, by the way. It's actually a good song. I heard that shit twice. I didn't give in to the memes. I didn't care. I heard it on my own. It's actually not a bad song. Also, I mean, I'm not gonna listen to it on my own, but you know what I'm saying. But also, this dude being free, Young Thug, because I seen some people like, oh, this is too harsh, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Bro, shut up. It was either that or jail. At least he's able to do something and be out and not be in jail, bro. I'll take the probation any time of the day. You bugging.
Memes of this month were things like KSI Thick of It, Elon Musk jumping, Trump fries in the bag, I like my cheese drippy bruh, Winter Arc, and Still Water. November 2024. Apple surpasses $2 trillion in iPhone sales, showing no matter how many times they release the same phone every year, people will be dumb enough to buy it every time. China announces it's developing a hypersonic plane. It'll be able to go 3,069 miles per hour. They can travel around the whole world in 7 hours. Any bird that comes across his path in the sky is getting disintegrated instantly. I'm good on a normal plane. That's fast enough for me. Margaret Robbie gives birth to her first child. Sadly, Quincy Jones passed away. One of the most legendary producers ever and known for producing Michael Jackson's biggest albums. Rest in peace. Donald Trump wins the election, finally ending the most intense election in the United States.
Literally, bro.
People fought with friends, family, bro, and anybody around them who they were voting for. It was also the most expensive election in history, spending a total of $15.9 billion. All that money, and seeing the way both campaigns turned out.
All that money, bruh. I think her whole campaign was around 1 to 2 billion, and at the end of it, she was in debt. That's tough, bruh. I'm not spending 2 billion and not winning. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro.
The way both campaigns turned out, I would have thought it was $1 million max. Bitcoin also soared in price this month after the election. Crypto bros might officially be back, and crypto scams too. Beyonce becomes the most nominated artist in Grammy history, gaining a total of 99 nominations. Tyson Ad breaks the Twitch record for the most subs on Twitch. You better watch out, Kai, because best believe—
Chat, I'm breaking the sub count on Kick. You know what I'm saying? Kai, he can have Twitch. I'm doing Kick, all right? Well, I don't even know what the highest is. 50,000 by 2030.
Steve, I'm coming for you. I'm not too far off that.
I'm not breaking nothing but a scale.
Never mention that stream, guys. Joe Biden and Donald Trump meet at the White House to discuss their transition. The fight of the century happens. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. I would have been better off to learn the outcome after than watching this abysmal fight live. I hope after this we never have—
This was the worst fight I've ever seen ever, and I usually don't even watch boxing, but this was trash. The two girls beforehand were way better. They were aiming straight head level, bro. And the shorty split the other shorty's eyeball, and she kept fighting. That's what fighting's about. They were like, oh, should we cancel the match? No, that was way better than whatever this was.
To experience a Jake Paul boxing match ever again.
Look at
but
the
for historical reference, Jake Paul did win. Shocker. Malcolm X's family sues the FBI, CIA, and New York police in a $100 million federal lawsuit. They accuse them of letting his murder play out. The U.S. Pentagon fails its 7th audit in a row, saying they couldn't account for $824 billion.
And if you miss $300, $500, $600 off your tax shit, the FBI will literally look for you, bro, and will put your family in goddamn solitary confinement until you pay that $600. But let the government agency miss out on $824 billion. I don't know what's going on. We never seen that money. I don't know where it is. Really?
Crazy how as a citizen, if you miss a dime on paying your taxes, you get 10 years of prison. Meanwhile, our own government can't even do their own get a pat on the ass. They better start giving them penalties for this, or people aren't gonna keep taking this. NBA YoungBoy gets sentenced to 2 years in prison. Colombia bans child marriage in 2024. The worst part about this is they tried 8 times previously and failed. If your government officials are this sick, you gotta leave the country. Kendrick Lamar drops a surprise album, GNX, selling 319,000 copies first week and debuting at number 1. Credit card debt in the US reaches $1.17 trillion. Cheating is officially no longer considered a crime in New York. A lot of happy relationships are gonna—
First of all, I didn't even know that was a law. Second, why not? It should be a law. Typical New York activity. Yeah, I didn't even know it was a crime or whatever. But I guess, I don't know. I think people were using it for the worst. Like, they were using it in like a negative scenario where like they would just accuse somebody of cheating. Why are you so happy about it? I'm not happy about that. I said it should be a crime because it enforces people to, like, you know, take relationships seriously. But the problem is that they were most likely using it to frame other people, to, you know what I'm saying, like use it for the wrong reasons. Is it like adultery or something? I think so. But yeah, I'm one of those people, like, I don't know, like cheating and having hoes is weird. Why are you getting into a relationship with someone if you don't love them? Why be in a relationship and then decide to cheat? Why not just stop being in that relationship and then go do what you gotta do? I don't understand. It's a law everywhere. In marriage, no, but this is not. Wait, they talk about marriage? I thought they talk about cheating in general.
Cheating is officially no longer considered a crime in New York. A lot of happy relationships are gonna to be broken up very soon because of that. Drake files a lawsuit against UMG for allegations of helping Kendrick Lamar.
I want to know how this turns
now,
out.
I'm not going to go into full detail of this because it's way too much. But technically, Drake isn't suing Kendrick. He's suing his music distributor that they're both under. UMG said, if you're going to sue us, though, we're going to sue Kendrick because we're not getting involved. We're going to have to see where this goes, because if Drake loses this lawsuit, it's just embarrassing. Like, how do you lose a beef, sue to say he didn't win it fairly, then lose the lawsuit? Australia bans social media for anyone under 16. I don't think it's even possible to enforce something like this. If it's under 18, then you could easily just say you need an ID to sign up, but 16 and under is a weird age because you can't really ask for the ID.
I say
Australian
maybe 13.
Kids going through it right now, though. And memes of this month were things like Chill Guy, The Rizzler, I Understand It Now, and Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. December 2024. Joe Biden pardons his son Hunter Biden over his federal trial. I think anyone would do that if they were president, to be honest. Shoot, my homie could be a serial killer and I'm pardoning him. The CEO of a major healthcare company, United Healthcare, got pew-pewed on the street. He probably thought his legacy was gonna go down as a great, hardworking guy who built his way to the top. Meanwhile, his killer's getting kawaii edits and he's getting laughed at. CEOs is cooked for the future after this. I never expected how big this story was gonna get. Brainrot is named Oxford's Word of the Year. Mr. Beast announces he'll run for president when he's 50 or 60. Imagine he gets in the White House and he does YouTube vids instead of anything. I'd put 100 illegal immigrants in a circle and whoever wins gets a green card. I'd watch that video, Mr. Beast. I'd watch it. Bitcoin reaches an all-time high of $100,000. Federal appeals court.
Oh, by the way, this guy,
Bitcoin reaches an.
He made a video when Bitcoin, I think, just reached $100. So he been invested on Bitcoin back like years ago. And then he just made another video, I think, of it reaching 100,000. So he's up. Uppity. Bro, gotta be like a maybe a damn billionaire at this point.
All-time high of $100,000. Federal appeals court upholds that TikTok has to be sold to a U.S. company or will be banned on January 19th. The Notre Dame Cathedral officially reopens after its fire in 2019, welcoming world leaders around the world for the reopening. Jay-Z is accused of raping a 13-year-old girl in a civil lawsuit with Diddy. Nothing's confirmed as of yet, but having a lawsuit even filed against you like this is wild. Taylor Swift enters her 21-month Eras tour, making $2 billion total on the tour.
She's been touring for 21 months? Chat, no wonder her jet makes like 19,000 trips a year. And personally, I don't really care. You know, people gonna be like, climate change, oh my God. But that's insane, bro. That's dedication. See, at least she's dedicated to her music. So I can see why she's hitting these numbers. But bro, 2.6 million album sales? Lord.
I don't gotta tell you that's the highest earning tour ever.
Literally.
Given. Chipotle raises its prices 2% due to inflation, and they also lower their chicken giving percentage by 10%.
Dare you?
Nah, that's cap. But every year, I think they actually do that without telling customers.
Yeah.
The man who packed the United Healthcare CEO was officially arrested. Crazy how they can work this fast for a killer as soon as they hit someone rich, but take years to solve a murder case. Epic Games is forced to refund $72 million to players due to unlawful billing practices.
Damn.
MGK and Megan Fox break up, doing all that freak like drinking each other's blood only to split up is pretty embarrassing. Whoever else they get with after is always gonna know they drank their ex's blood and have it in their thoughts. Tokyo mandates a 4-day work week to its government employees due to declining birth rates, aka they want less working and more working. Elon Musk becomes the first person to reach a $400 billion net worth. Donald Trump is named Times Person of the Year. I'm up next, trust the process. Stanley Cup recalls 2.6 million mugs after faulty cups. The fact
Stanley, right? Huh? The cups that y'all went crazy for? Did y'all know that when they're under too much heat, I think the lid on it like literally blows up, bruh? Mad injuries been happening,
Stanley Cup recalls 2.6 million mugs after faulty cups. The fact that people were going crazy for them in the beginning of the year, only for them to potentially have to return it back, is hilarious. LeBron decides to step away from the Lakers for personal reasons. People are making rumors saying he's washed or it's over, but I don't tolerate it.
I don't tolerate that.
Hot Ones gets sold for $82.5 million.
Ooh.
12 unreleased Michael Jackson tapes are discovered in a California storage unit. Starting off 2025 with new MJ music would be peak. The Federal Trade Commission bans hidden junk fees on any live ticket events and short-term lodging, requiring companies to actually disclose the full price up front. You get one government. One W. The new Superman trailer releases. They got this man Clark Kent looking like a TikTok e-boy. Come on. But overall, people like the trailer. Party City shuts down all of its stores after 40 years. Damn. Probably the last time anybody's ever been to a Party City.
Facts.
The memes of this month were things like the CEO assassination. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of 2020.
Yo, this was a long video, bro. But it was lit. I like this stuff. Oh, don't forget about
the way, if the last 2 weeks or so don't have tracking, I simply couldn't because I'm doing this early and I won't have time to add everything last minute. Sorry about that. I thank all y'all for watching and supporting me this year. We only going up. Make sure y'all
Taylor Swift. Oh my God, Taylor Swift, what are you doing here?
I'll check out all my channels, and I also stream too.
Follow
me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time,
I'm out.
I'm out.
All right, there you go. I did it on time. Chat, that was a W video, bro. Literally, commentary fire, everything fire, bro. Each year was each month got a little weirder and weirder. Like, I'd say like May, right? When the Diddy stuff started happening, it was PDF after PDF after PDF. Like every month had a PDF, bro. And yeah, the memes this year were pretty bad. And then the election, that was weird. Just a lot of lies, a lot of like name calling. It didn't feel like an election. And the election, it was less about politics. I don't know, bro. But anyways, oh, and the CEO assassination, exactly. Anyways, bro, shout out TommyNFG, bro. Very, very entertaining video. 40 minutes worth the watch.